What's going on, everyone? This is Back 47 coming at you with another World of Warships replay video, and today we're featuring the Tier 5 Premium USS Texas. And boy, do I got a game for you guys. Disclaimer, this is a personal damage and kill record for me and a Tier 5 battleship, so I'm very happy that I could share this with you guys here today. The Texas is a Tier 5 Premium. It's essentially a New York class battleship, so if you're used to playing the Tier 5 New York Tech Treat ship in the American BB line, you'll find yourself right at home here in this ship. It's rocking 10 356 millimeter 14-inch guns housed in 5 separate turrets, so it does have quite a bit of firepower. Its concealment is trash at 14 kilometers with a concealment build, and your standard fired range is 16.4. Your gun reload time is also pretty horrendous at 34.2 seconds. So you really got to pick and choose your targets here. The other thing to point out about this ship is it's very slow with the speed flag, and I'm running that here today in this game. The ship revs out at about 23.7 kilometers an hour, so it's very slow. Right now we're kind of staring down this Laos. We're going to see if we can line up a shot on him pretty good. We'll see if we can chunk this dude. All right, we got what they cut off of this guy. In the meantime, I'm just kind of slowly moving forward, cautiously moving forward. I'm watching the mini map. I'm seeing how many ships are going to push up on this flank. I'm looking for targets of opportunity. With a ship with a gun reload that's this slow, you really want to take your time and pick and choose your targets. You don't want to be firing your guns as fast as they reload. Take your time and look for the ship that's giving you the best target. Look for that broadsiding cruiser or that broadsiding battleship. Just because your guns are reloaded doesn't mean that, oh my god, I have to shoot as soon as possible. So New York's giving us a pretty good angle. Let's fire on him, see if we can chunk this guy a little bit. Meantime, I'm seeing the amount of ships that are kind of starting to come this way, so right away I want to turn out. Knowing that this ship is as slow as it is, it's very easy to get run down in this ship. Especially if you got 3 or 4 cruisers that are chasing you. You just can't kill these guys off fast enough, and they're going to end up burning to the ground. Right now we got this other New Mexico. He's just outside of 13 kilometers, right in the magic sweet spot of my AP. Let's fire on this guy, see what we can get. In the meantime, the rest of our team is kind of pushing up, but look at this there. All right, little over 3,000 damage. Not super impressive, but I'll take what I can get at this point. But look at this. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ships out of 12 on this flank alone. So we got quite a bit of heat on here. We don't want to drive into this. Right out of the gate, unfortunately, our DD's kind of getting beat up. Our DD went down. He's the only DD that we have on this flank, so we pretty much lost all our spotting. That's really going to affect a lot of how this game's going to go. Right now, the fur attack is pushing up. We'll see if he get us an angle. 6 overpens. We didn't really get as much of what I hoped for. But at this point, we'll just chunk these guys for wherever it is that we can get. But look what he's doing. He's realizing now that he's kind of starting to overextend a little bit. He's taking some fire. He's looking at, 2 or 3 different battleships that are on this flank and a cruiser. So he's going to make the turn to try to get out of there. What is that doing? He's wide open for me, man. So we can connect this guy. We can jack him up. We can jack this guy up, man. There's the Citadel, baby. All right, we didn't get the dev strike, but look at him. He pretty much took almost all of his health there. So he's essentially out of the fight at this point. But right now, our New York's getting focused to death. He's got 3 fires on him. He's getting just pummeled. It's not really looking that great on the flank. I think the best thing that we can do right now is just kind of pull back. Unfortunately, the New York's too slow to get out of all that fire. Our other cruiser's kind of pushing up. 2 cruisers are pushing up into a lot of guns, and I think that's a horrible mistake. And Myoji's kind of lining himself up to get hurt. There's another Citadel, baby. Oh, yeah, we ended up losing our New York. Our Myoji's not looking good for health. And we got another cruiser that's kind of pushing up here in the center. It's not looking good, guys. So right now I'm just kind of looking for different targets of opportunity. This DD's so low. You see a DD, you shoot the DD, man. Oh, that's like the unwritten rule of World of Warships. Take their map control right out of the fight. So I'm lining up what I think is going to be a good bead. Just as I shoot, he ends up clicking the bow of his teammate in that cruiser. So that actually saved his life, believe it or not. It pushed him just outside of the arcs of my guns. So a simple mistake actually saved his life for the time being. In the meantime, I'm kind of looking where I am on the mini-map. I'm a little bit out of position. I want to start working my way back into the center because that's where the fight is. Right now, I really don't have anybody to shoot because we lost our DD. Right now in New York, I'm going to pop my Spire. New York's giving us a pretty good target. I'd love to get that cruiser dead, but he's just not going to stay spotted in that smoke. So at the same time, I got a New York, which is a very slow battleship that's virtually stationary. Let's get some rounds on him, man. He's giving us a pretty good angle. Even though he's out there, I think I can connect with him pretty good. So we're not doing too bad. We're holding our own on this flank, but we are down 4 ships to their 2, and we're good. Our cruiser, look how much HP our cruiser has directly in front of us here. He's pushing in with 197 HP into 5 ships. How do you think this is gonna go, boys and girls? It's not looking good. Right now, we need him to pull back just so we can keep as many guns in the fight as long as possible. Even if he doesn't shoot, we need points on the board. Right now, I'm lining up a ship on the shot on the Laos. We'll see if we can connect with him. Maybe we'll, maybe won't, but he's giving me a pretty good angle. It's a high DPM ship, so I'd love to take him out of the fight. All right, couple overpens, nothing special, but we did chip him pretty good. But right now, our cruiser, I don't even know why he's still alive. Yep. We just lost our Kaborski towards the center. And our Myoji's pretty low. And we just lost another cruiser. So now we're down to 3 ships on this flank. 3 ships to their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This isn't looking good. We just lost half of our team. We are down half of our team right now. Our Myoji's getting beat up, guys. As I'm playing this game, I'm looking at this. Oh, finally got the kill on the Laos. There it is, baby. We stole that kill. What a good shot right there, baby. All right, we're kind of moving back here. I'm looking at this. I'm like, there's no way that this is winnable. These guys just completely threw the ships away. We're not winning this. Our Dutch cruiser's actually doing a pretty good job of pulling back. His screen name is Eagle 1. I'm going to be referring to him a lot by that name. Right now, the New York's kind of pushing to the center here. I think that New York's kind of new because he's pushing dead center into the middle of the map. I don't know really what he thinks he's going to accomplish. Maybe he's trying to get rounds on the Myoji. Myoji's burning down. That Bliska's still torching me with little to no HP. And we just lost another ship on this flank. The Myoji finally went down. So there's nothing left on this flank at this point. Half the enemy team's on this side. The only thing that's left over here on this flank is myself and this Dutch cruiser. So at this point, I'm like, it's completely unwinnable. They have way too many points on the board. It's a standard battle. There's no caps to contest. So it's all going to come down on who can kill the other team off fast enough. And right now, they can just start driving, focusing us to death. The only reason why we're not getting hammered right now is because we decided to pull back when we did, and that was a smart play. Right now, the New York's firing HE. He's giving us a lot of side. I can trade with him 3-1. There's another Citadel, baby. I can trade with this guy 3-1 as long as he's shooting HE. If he gives me an angle, I can just pummel him with AP. So I think I can own this guy. But look at it. Look where we stand right now, guys. 96,000 damage, 1 kill, 5 Citadels, and a tier 5 battleship. This is a game I would expect to have in a Massachusetts at the end. All right, we're halfway through this game here. New York's still firing HE. He's kind of turning out. We'll see if we can chunk him a little bit more. Yeah, we'll get whatever it is we can off this guy. I do have a fire on me, but I'm not too worried about it because it's all healable damage. I'm fine with it. Shoot at HE at me. Shoot HE at me all day long, New York. I'm cool with this. Well, what is this? What are these other rounds coming from? Holy crap. Look what happened, boys and girls. Look what this DD just decided to do. Let's pause this for a second here because I want to analyze this a little bit. Let's break this down a little bit. Why is this DD pushing in open water gunning with 36 HP left on the ship? The guy's virtually dead. I could sneeze on this guy and blow him up. I think he's doing it because we're down to 3 ships. That's all we have in this game. 3 ships to their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, he's looking at a solid win. He's just, at this point, I think this DD's kind of thinking, I'm just going to get whatever damage I can, try to rack up whatever AXP we can before the game's over with in the next like 4 minutes. But let's see if we can do what our cruisers couldn't do this entire game. Let's try to put this guy down, man. Finally take him out of the fight. I'm not giving up. I don't think it's winnable. There it is. Finally got the kill, baby. Finally put down that pesky DD. We still only have a single fire on us, so we're weathering it pretty good. I still don't think it's winnable, but I'm just going to do whatever I can for the same reason he's doing. I want to get as much XP as possible, even if it's a loss. Right now, the New York's down to next to nothing help. Our Aaron Hart, this Eagle 1 guy, is actually doing a pretty good job. He's doing whatever he can to suppress the New York, and he's right on my ass. He's right behind me, doing a good job of getting himself out of harm's way. New York's down to 1900. I think we can get the kill here. There it is, baby. Look where we're sitting right now. 104,000 damage, 3 kills in a tier 5 battleship. That's stellar. Let's see if we can keep our Dutch cruiser alive, Eagle 1. Right now, the Furtak is kind of pushing up. He's got his fangs out. He's looking at our Aaron Hart with the intentions of just kind of mowing this guy down. But look what he does. He's going to open up. This Furtak is going to make a huge mistake here. He's going to open up to try to bring all his guns to bear on our Dutch cruiser, and he's going to give me an opportunity. Bang, baby. Got him dead. That's high caliber. I'm like, holy shit. We're catching up here, man. We might actually be able to make something happen of this. Iron Duke's pushing up because I'm rocking 356 millimeter guns. I can overmatch the bow on the Iron Duke all day long here. However, let's point something out. The Iron Duke, yep, he just fired HE. The Iron Duke is a British battleship, and they get an advantage built into the game mechanics with a 1/4 pen compared to the 1/6 that all the other battleships in the game do with their HE, or any other ship for that matter. So I'm thinking this guy's just going to hammer me with some HE with the intentions of trying to get me fire. So I showed a little bit more side than I wanted to, but oh shit, look at this. Son of a bitch, the guy's firing AP. Oh, that hurt, man. I felt that in my soul. This guy actually, that told me right there, this guy actually knows what he's doing. He's going to switch to AP on the broadside. He's probably running an expert loader. This guy actually, we got to get this guy dead, because he's going to be a force to be reckoned with here. Dutch cruiser got him on fire. We're looking at about 8,000 or 9,000 HP. He's trying to heal. I can punch through his nose, so I put the crosshair right on his bow. Pull the trigger, baby. There's Confederate. Who's doing work this game? 470. Yep, good. Dutch cruiser finally got the guy put down. Awesome. This is the first time this entire game where the score's been this even since the start of the match. And they still have a points advantage. They still can win right now. Unless we kill one more ship and everybody stays alive on my team, we're not going to win this. So we don't have a choice at this point other than to kill this New Mexico. We have to get this battleship dead, and our teammates have to stay alive. Eagle 1's doing a very good job here, tucking in behind the rock, firing as he's going for cover. That's a really smart play. He got himself in a spot where he's not going to get blapped by the New Mexico. In the meantime, I want to fight that battleship because I need to keep him off of our Dutch cruiser. What worries me is he's kind of pushing, our Dutch cruiser's kind of pushing into the center here. Ooh, look who just popped up. Where did this cruiser come from? Holy crap, did this guy get greedy, boys and girls? This guy got greedy and he's going to pay for it. Look at this, baby. Gift wrap, son, and there's Kraken. This is my 5th kill of the game, 141,000 damage. He was looking at our Dutch cruiser, kind of working towards the center, got greedy, thought he could take him, and he ended up paying for it. So right now, this is the first time in the last 15 minutes of this game where we actually have a points lead. This is still subject to change, though. If they are able to kill our cruiser up in the north, if this carnivore, this red carnivore kills this cruiser that's trying to bail, they're going to tip the scale in the other direction again. We're going to be behind on points again. Right now, I'm just going off of this Mexico. I'm trying to keep them off our Dutch cruiser, and we did lose our cruiser up north. So right now, they have a points advantage again. For the 3rd time in a row, we find ourselves in a spot where we have to get another ship dead or we're going to lose this game. And right now, this New Mexico's pushing our Dutch cruiser. Our Dutch cruiser's kind of in a bad spot. We have to kill this New Mexico. We have to kill him before he finishes off our Dutch cruiser, and he can overmatch him at any angle. So it's coming down the wire, boys and girls. I'm legit nervous here. But holy crap, New Mexico's inside of 10 kilometers, giving me a flat broadside. Bang, baby! Bang, baby! We dub struck the New Mexico. Holy shit! Holy shit! What a game, guys. We again tipped the table on the points here. Holy crap. I just cashed in 6 months worth of good RNG on that single volley alone, boys and girls. My God, what a game. Now this Eagle one, he's actually doing a pretty good job. I telling him to get back. I think he sees it. Because if that carnivore decides to kind of go hard at point, cut through that island change, which I think eventually he's going to do, because at this point he has to get a ship dead because we unbalance the scales here. We put the points lead back in our favor. So he's in a spot where he has to get somebody dead, and his best target of opportunity is that Dutch cruiser. So Eagle one here is kind of pulling back. I don't know what this carnivore has left for health. I don't know what he's got. Is he a full health battleship? I got half of health. Can I kill this guy in one volley? I don't know. What I want to do at this point is pull back, get in a spot where I can cut him off if he decides to push either our cap or our Dutch cruiser, but I don't want to go head to head to this guy. We already have a lead. Let's not put ourselves in a position where anything radical can happen and we can throw the game. Eagle one and this Dutch cruiser is doing a really good job of pulling back. He's going to tuck him behind the rack. But look at this, guys. 169,000 damage, just shy of 175,000 damage. High caliber, Confederate, Kraken Unleash, and we got the Dev Strike on the New Mexico. I don't have any heals left either, so I'm thinking I'm probably going to get fireproof. Depending on how much HP we trade here with this carnivore, I might even get Dreadnought. So let's pull back. We have no idea where this guy is, but at this point, I just kind of want to gain a little bit more distance, put myself in a position where I can cut this guy off, regardless of which way he comes from. I want to keep this guy off our Dutch cruiser, and I want to keep him from trying to get any kind of advantage on the cap. Right now, he's pretty far out there, so I don't think he's going to be able to really make anything happen, but you never know. I just want to put myself in a spot where I can smoke him and he can't smoke me. But look what this Dutch cruiser's doing. He's sending out his bombers. I'm looking at this. At first, I was kind of baffled. I'm like, what is this guy doing, man? What is he shooting at? He has no idea where this guy's dropping. Is he just dropping for the sake of dropping? But I watched him ping on the map. I'm like, then it dawned on me. I'm like, this cruiser's actually playing heads up ball, man. He sent, even though these bombers can't hard detect another ship, he can still get the AA to kick off. If he can send those bombers out, find the AA that's coming from that battleship, he can know exactly where this guy is. Damn, that's genius, man. Eagle one, if you're watching this video, man, bravo, dude. Bravo, man. You were playing heads up ball, dude, and that's why you're still alive right now. We got 56 seconds left in the game. We don't need to do anything radical. I was briefly spotted there for a second, and now he dropped off as soon as I crossed the plane of this small island that's directly in front of me. So that kind of tells me what heading this guy's coming from. I know he's coming back. There goes the bombers out again. Let's see if this guy can spot the AA from this ship one more time. I'm slightly pulling ahead, not fast, but I want to get myself in a spot where I'm not a stationary target if this guy decides he wants a whale on me, because I have no idea how much HP he has left. Right now we're looking at 25 seconds, 23, 22. We just got to stay alive, man. I'm a little nervous that he's kind of pushing in. I'm hoping he doesn't get spotted by this guy. I'm ready to cut off this battleship if he pushes in. Look at this. He's down to 9,700, and I can overmatch him. Let's put the crosshair on the nose. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 4 seconds. Bang, baby. Another 4,400 off of this guy. What a game, guys. What a stellar game in this ship. Holy crap. I knew I wasn't going to be able to kill that battleship, but at this point, it didn't matter. Just keep them off our guys and get whatever it is that we can. Here's the stills from this game. Look at this. Sick game, guys. This is a tier 5 battleship. I haven't had games this good in even my tier 10 Montana. So, dude, this is stellar, man. I have had some good games in my Montana. But just as a comparison here, if I was to get this in a tier 10 battleship, I'd be happy as hell, man. 174,000 damage. Confederate. We dev strike the New Mexico. We did end up getting fireproof. We did get dreadnought because we traded the amount of HP that we did. Kraken Unleashed and high caliber. Who was working this game, boys and girls? Holy shit. This is in a tier 5 battleship. Of course, we are top XP earner. I hope so after that game. But look at the spread here in base XP, guys. Just shy of 2,400 base XP to this guy's 1,300. And this Eagle One guy had a hell of a game. I absolutely complimented him that game. That was a well-deserved game on his part. He was playing heads-up ball, man. But holy shit, what a game. We took that New York for everything. He was that New York that was pushing the center of the map. Dev struck the New Mexico. We pretty much nuked that Laos off the face of the earth, but it didn't give us a dev strike because he was below 60% HP. But we killed him outright. 2 citadels, wiped him off the face of the earth. Jacked up the Furitaka, jacked up this other cruiser, and finally got the kill on this pesky little DD that was just torturing me the entire game. Here's a breakdown of the different multipliers and whatnot. It's tier 5, so you can't really expect to earn a whole lot, but still a pretty solid game. 711 credits, I'll take that. Very good commander XP on this game, though. 8,000 commander XP, I'll absolutely take that. So that's game, guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. This is hands down the best game I have ever had in a tier 5 battleship, and I was glad I could do it in the USS Texas, baby. What a good game, guys. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I do. My name, again, is ThereBack47. I stream every Friday, Saturday night on Twitch. You can follow me on Twitter and in Discord. The links are in the description below. And please subscribe to me on YouTube, guys. I really enjoy putting together these videos for you, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as me. Until then, guys, this is ThereBack47 signing out. Stay safe, everybody. Have a good day. All right, guys. See ya.